How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So, in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are dropping in price, some by quite a bit. But before I do, if you want to win this book over here and have it, it's in our giveaway at collectorscomics.com. Sorry, Bundy's. He wants the book. See, this guy wants the book so bad, he's climbing and climbing to try and get the book. You want to sit here? You want to do the video with me? No, he just wants to sit on my lap. He's tired. He stinks. Farted. But anyways, you want to win this book. See, all unscripted. You never know what's going to happen. If you want to win this book, go to collectorscomics.com. All you have to do is enter in the giveaway. We have a featured auction going on right now. Tons of good stuff. Tons and tons of good stuff. Go check it out. Also, I made a prediction about the upcoming election. If you haven't noticed, we have one going on. You know, most people don't even know it's happening. But have a prediction. I'm not going to put it on this channel because this is about comic books and it's pretty much unrelated. But I do love doing math and looking at numbers and trend lines. That's why I do things like this show right here that you're watching, where I talk about trend lines, things like that. And so I found a bunch of numbers that no one's really talking about. They only talk about stupid polls. No one cares about the polls. The polls, they're always going to show a 50-50 split because they're incentivized to not show you. They're not incentivized not to take chances because they make money off of making predictions. And if they make the safest prediction possible, could go either way, then they'll get money next time around, which is millions of dollars. So if they make, hey, I think this person's going to win by a landslide, and then it doesn't happen, then they're like, oh, now you look like garbage of a poll. No one's going to give you money to run another poll. So it's dumb. Polls are dumb. So I have a bunch of numbers, and I listed them off and gave my reasonings why I think things are going to go the way they are, and I could be dead wrong. Could be wrong. But at least I have it out there, and I can show it to my friends, and then when I'm right, if I am right, I can say, ha, see, I predicted this. And it will be an actual prediction because I'll have video evidence of it existing out there. So I'll put a link in the description for that. Most of you probably just want to hear about comic books, so you don't want to hear about that stuff. So, but if you like numbers, head over there. All right, first up is we got all new Ghost Rider #1, first appearance of Robbie Reyes as the Ghost Rider. A 9.8 is down 19%. Currently selling for $125. Used to sell in January for $155. In 2023 is averaging $245, down 49%, and at its peak, selling for $600, down 79%. So this book, and when I was looking at the trend lines, it's down where it was before 2019. He was popular because I believe he was the Ghost Rider that was in that TV show. But to be honest, Johnny Blaze is a Ghost Rider, okay? They've come out lots of different Ghost Riders over the time, but Johnny Blaze, he's a Ghost Rider. I can't remember the one in the 90s. Kitsch. Was it Sam Kitsch or something? Ketch? Something like that. He was the one in the 90s, so they're always changing him. This is just going to be another Ghost Rider among the others. They'll always go back to Johnny Blaze. He'll be the main Ghost Rider in years to come. So, because technically the Ghost Rider first appeared a long, long time ago, and now he's the Phantom Rider. He appeared in Tim Holt number 7 or 11. And yeah, but that was ME something Enterprises, Magazine Enterprises, I think it was called. Anyways, then they lost the rights or something, and then it went over to Marvel, and then they created the Ghost Rider in 1967, where he was on the horse, and then they created the new Ghost Rider because, you want to know why they created the new Ghost Rider? Sorry, tangent. Is because the Comics Code Authority would not allow them to have an undead satanic type hero. So therefore, the Comics Code allowed them to. That's why you have vampires coming out, werewolves coming out, skeletons, skulls, undead, zombies, so to speak, coming out in Ghost Rider in the 70s because they loosened the code in the 70s. Anyways, this comic book will probably be sub $100. Next is Star Wars number 42. First appearance of Boba Fett. 9.8 sold for $900. In January is $1132, down 20%. 2023 is $1533, down 41%. And his peak was selling for about $5,000, down 82%. Obviously, his peak because we got the Book of Boba Fett, which was terrible. It was awful, terrible. I do not want to watch a show about a bounty hunter who sits around, mopes all the time, sits in Jabba's palace, which no one is there except his other friend, one other person, and he mopes around, and then he gets into city politics. Yeah, that's what I want to watch. I want to watch about a guy who's talking about city politics while the wannabe Power Rangers get on their little Power Ranger colored mopeds, and they're like, "We're some tough gang," and then they drive around, and ugh, awful. It was terrible. It was just terrible. What a letdown. What a letdown. I had to turn it off. I literally turned it off. That was the moment in time when I said, Star Wars, I don't know what you did, but you're done. That was right there. I only turned it back on because The Mandalorian came back for one episode, and his scenes were great. You guys, just lay down. His scenes were great. Awful show. Next, we got New Mutants number 87. First appearance of Cable. A 9.8, recently sold for $370. In January, it was $453, down 18%. 2023 is $680, down 46%. As peak, it was $1030, down 64%. I think it'll drop a little bit, but I don't think it'll go down much more than it is right now for a 9.8. So, Cable's still very, very popular character, and part of the New Mutants series. Yeah. Next is we got Infinity Gauntlet number 1. A 9.8 recently sold for $168. In January was $171, down 2%. In 2023 is $202, down 17%. And a 405, it's down from its peak. It's down 59%. It looks like it's kind of picked up steam a little bit. So at 168, I would imagine this is kind of. I would say its baseline is around 150 to like 175. That's kind of like where this book is probably going to sit. Still a very popular book, very popular series. Very cool cover. Iconic cover, so it has that going for it. So I'm not worried about this book dropping much more than it is now. Last on the list is Strange Tales 110, first appearance of Doctor Strange in a 6.5, recently sold for $3,434. In January is $4,080, down 16%. In all of 2023 is averaging about $5,300, down 35%. And at its peak, it sold for $10,500, down 67%. Wow, that's quite a drop from its peak. This book is dropping across all grade ranges. My initial guess is not going to drop that much more, but it's still going to drop for a little longer overall. And then it should pick up steam again because this is a classic Silver Age key. So it's going to bottom out probably in the next 6 months to a year. And then people go, crap, it went too low. And then it'll start going up. That is it. If you want to win this book, like I said, go over to collectorscomics.com, enter in. All you have to do is sign up to our website. Make sure you sign up to our Instagram and this. Why don't you sign up to my YouTube as a subscriber and bid in the auction? Have a great day.